Of us are broadcasting our lives on social media, projecting an idea of ourselves that's probably not real. In the history of human beings, it's probably the most dramatic shift in how we interact. But we still don't really know what it's doing to our minds. But there could be a group of guinea pigs living their lives intensely online who could give us an idea of what this is doing to our mental health.
Good.
In the weird world of the social media influencer.
We out here.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video.
Never in my life filmed a video like this.
This, forgive me, is just taking a lot.
Yeah.
Me was sad.
Literally feel so weird right now.
Me was cry.
It just hit me out of nowhere.
I'm burnt out.
I'm depressed.
But it's not just YouTube. On Google Trends worldwide, searches for anxiety have been rising. The YouTube phenomenon is global. After English, Spanish is its biggest language. And that's why we're here in Mexico. We're going to meet someone who can tell us a little bit about what it's like to grow up on YouTube. She's been in the game 4 years and already she's a bit of a veteran.
Hola, yo soy Jessie, tengo 11 años, soy influencer y en mi canal de YouTube tengo 135 millones de vistas y hoy estamos en el rancho de mi abuelo. ¡Miren!
She just looks at the camera and she's like happy.
Jessie makes videos with her brother Pepe. 2 years ago, the channel started blowing up.
A mí siempre me había gustado ser famosa y cuando vi que a la gente le encantó lo que hacía, pues yo me puse muy feliz, en serio, porque me encanta grabar, me encanta ser feliz y poder transmitirlo a las personas, porque hay personas muy amargadas.
But in May, Jessie's happiness was interrupted.
Hola, mi nombre es Jessica, tal vez me conozcan como Jessie, y hoy les voy a contar cómo mi vida cambió para siempre. Les presento a Ligia, mi mamá. Ella es la persona más importante en mi vida y en la de mi hermano Pepe. Un día, yo vi que mi mamá no se sentía bien.
Her mom was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and she died suddenly. With their mom's twin acting as her, Pepe and Jessie made this video. And I was surprised when I found out why.
Because my mom really loved YouTube. She wanted the video.
Jessie?
No, my mom.
Oh, your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The video has 6 million views and counting, which is good news, because recently the channel has been taking a hit. Antes tienes muchas vistas, millones, y ahora no es...
No tantas. Es que me fui un tiempo de YouTube porque pues mi mamá falleció, entonces me fui un tiempo porque no estaba bien y me fui.
¿Y estás mejor ahora? YouTube is a brutal popularity contest. If you stop feeding the algorithm bites back. A year ago, Jessie got millions of views, but now, after her break, that's down to tens of thousands. ¿Te preocupas cuando no hay vistas, no?
A veces sí. Porque me gustaba mucho que la gente viera mi contenido. O sea, es muy padre ser famosa.
But do you think it's healthy to have...
Such an exposure.
Yeah, huge exposure. Do you worry about it?
Yeah, sometimes. But I mean, we all care about her. I even think that it's helping her with my mom's passing. I think it distracts her.
It doesn't seem like the healthiest way to grieve. But this is all so new. Who knows if it's a good way for 2 young people to deal with the trauma of their mom's death. And using social media as therapy is weirdly common.
Para mí yo digo que sí es mágico, que me siento mal,
pero me pongo a grabar, se me olvida, es una terapia para mí.
We're in Mexico City and we're here to meet Nina Dantas. She's a rising star on YouTube and Instagram, but TikTok is where she made her real mark. It's an app that has 500 million users and 2.7 million of them are Nina's. But earlier this year, she realized that her work was starting to take a serious toll on her mental health.
You feel like you have a million friends, but when I read the feedback, I feel good too. ¡Oh! ¡Me quiero ir! ¡Amo esta canción!
Okay, it seems mad. It seems like she's losing her mind. But actually Nina's making us a video about the inner mindset of an influencer and what it's like to be an introvert and an extrovert at the same time.
Me quiero ir.
Done.
Me quiero ir. Comentarios.
5,494
Likes.
or views.
Yeah.
Likes.
Views.
So what is it like to have 2.7 million friends?
Es muy raro. No logro tener una dimensión de cuántas personas tengo como seguidores, como amigos, pero sé que es muchísima gente y a veces llega a espantar, llega a ser algo que da miedo.
Do you think it's healthy?
No.
A few months ago, the pressure of churning out content and not disappointing her fans got too much.
Porque sí me sentía muy ansiosa de que no quería despertar, no quería levantarme de la cama, pero a la vez tenía esta presión de que lo tengo que hacer y ni modo, que sí llegué al límite de ya no quiero vivir. Y cuando yo dije, ok, si estoy pensando eso es porque en serio necesito la ayuda. Sí, ayuda. ¿Te ves bien? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Melissa.
Melissa, a ver, ¿qué andas haciendo por acá? Amigos, realmente tengo pocos y mis seguidores es otro tipo es un público que viene para ser mis amigos, pero son amigos diferentes porque son amigos que esperan un contenido, no unos amigos que están para ayudarme en situaciones de me van a dar consejos o algo del estilo.
It's pretty clear that Nina has a healthy attitude to what she does. She's really professional and she's dedicated and she takes it seriously, but even she felt suicidal at one point because of this job. There's something deeply unsettling about this world and the effect that this kind of work is having on people.
What's good, everybody? My name is Bobby Burns. I've been doing YouTube for 11 years and I currently live in Los Angeles, California. And apparently I'm the poster child for internet burnout. So, yeah.
Bobby Burns 5.0. Why you sound impressed? Sponsorships plus a Jeep. Wow, a lot of.
And I think I've put out like 900 to 1,000 videos. It's a lot. Yeah, so I basically lived in YouTube for years and years and years.
Hey guys, so today's video is about being a child and having people know you for the art that you're making.
Bobby moved to LA last February to capitalize on a booming YouTube career, but it hasn't worked out as planned.
I did a video on Shane Dawson, who is a really, really large YouTuber. At that time, he wasn't as large.
Oh my god, it's a good sign. You smell good. Oh, you do smell good.
And then I moved out here to do a series with him on his YouTube channel.
So unbelievably excited for this dude, and I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm moving to LA.
It kind of fell apart, didn't really work.
That feeling of letting down an audience, probably the most crushing feeling I've ever experienced.
I think Bobby's lost his mind after meeting Shane. Imagine trying to be imitating Edgy with the name Bobby. Are you okay, Bobby? You look retarded.
Do you not worry that this is really bad for you?
No, I know it's bad for me. I don't think I'm handling this in a good way.
But you're still doing it.
Of course. No, everyone, and influencers know this is bad for them. No one thinks that it's not. We film with the BBC. Yeah. The BBC. Guinea pig for BBC. Yeah.
Why is YouTube so toxic?
It's not. I don't think it's just YouTube. It's just putting your personality out for people to judge. on the internet is what you're doing, is you're creating a fake personality that people are supposed to think is you.
Do you think that that what you've gone through is relevant for other people who aren't influencers, who are just normal social media users?
I mean...
Especially younger people.
I mean, as far as understanding that it does affect your mental health, understanding that the validation that you get from a post, the lack of that validation can create like a hole that nothing else fills. Because it is an addiction.
This hole that Bobby's talking about, this constant search for validation online, I wonder if it's having a more profound effect than we realize.
Hi, my name is Olivia Reams, and for the past 5 years I've been studying anxiety disorders at the University of Cambridge. When we spend time with other people, we're learning skills like empathy. We're learning how to have conversations with others. But you can't develop that if you're spending all of this time online. Today, a huge problem amongst young people is social anxiety disorder, which is marked by this difficulty in being part of social situations, interacting with others.
Could this be changing us or changing the way we behave?
I definitely think so. I think that when you're using superficial means like social media and to try to harvest a high number of likes so that you can see yourself as positively in positive terms, then that's when it becomes problematic. And actually, this is tied to narcissism, because the more time that people spend on social media, the more that they could become narcissistic. There is a very strong link between the two. It doesn't contribute to a healthy sense of self-esteem, and that's why we're experiencing symptoms like anxiety and depression later on.
Someone being a piece of shit. I don't know. Oh yeah.
Why do people feel like they can send these insults directly?
Well, because they can. Because they can, and I'm allowing them to. And I'm reading it.
Did you respond?
No. Anytime I respond to like a DM, that's like, you piece of whatever, they're immediately like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan, I've been wanting to talk to you forever, I can't believe you finally responded, and send all these happy emojis.
Attention.
Yeah. They want your attention over anything.
That's mad.
Yep.
This kind of thirst for likes and validation that we all have.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna change us?
I don't think it's going to change us any more than it already has. I think we already have, whatever is going to happen, I think that switch has already happened.
We're all still just guinea pigs in this mind game that we don't quite understand. The most interesting thing about meeting these people was finding out how normal they are, and that it's their interaction with the rest of us that makes their world so bizarre and so unhealthy.
I feel like it's going to be 10 years, 15 years from now, it's going to be really interesting to see what happened to like me and everybody else who's doing this right now.